Our good faith negotiations have resulted in positive changes to this bill by increasing uniformity in the Chapter 13 bankruptcy process and making qualified loan modifications the centerpiece of our efforts to keep families in their homes. In addition to other changes making the bill stronger, the legislation will ensure that a bankruptcy judge considers whether a borrower has been offered a qualifying loan modification before seeking a judicial modification. This is consistent with President Obama's plan. Additionally, changes were made to ensure judges use FHA appraisal guidelines in determining the fair market value of property. This will streamline and simplify the valuation process. I'm also pleased that we've included language to prevent wealthy people who can afford their loans from filing bankruptcy just to capitalize on falling real estate prices and to get a better deal where there are so many more that are truly in need. This bill is not perfect, but the process has worked better than anyone expected. Over the last couple of weeks, we have worked together to make improvements that will ensure that bankruptcy is the last option and the last option of resort. Accessible and sustainable loan modifications are essential to getting millions of families the tools they need to keep their homes. Along with President Obama's Making Home Affordable plan, this bill will provide these tools and offer a comprehensive plan to address our nation's foreclosure crisis. I yield to my good friend from California.
To my friend, I want to also thank you for the good faith discussions and negotiations we've had. I appreciate your support for this bill and your work towards a sustainable loan modification program.
Mr. Speaker, I yield the gentlelady an additional 2 minutes.
Gentlelady is recognized for additional 2 minutes.
I agree with you that loan modifications are a key component to a comprehensive plan. I thank my friend, Ms. Tauscher, for her thoughtful work on this matter. It has made this bill a better bill and one that I think we can all be proud of, and I appreciate your effort. I would yield further.
Thank you. I thank my good friend from California, Ms. Lofgren, for her very intensive work to make this a better bill, and I appreciate the changes that have been made to this bill. And I urge my colleagues to support the significant engagement process to get a better bill by voting for the rule. And I will tell my colleagues that this is a better bill. This is something that will help all Americans by making sure that the bankruptcy process through Chapter 13 is available to those that need it, but at the same time it is the option of last resort. But most significantly, it puts the President's loan modification plan as the centerpiece of opportunities to keep millions of Americans in their home. And I urge my colleagues to vote for the bill, and I yield back to my colleague from California.